afternoon and welcome to this edition of Wetin Di Paper Say. Wetin Di Paper Say na program where they analyze the front page of different newspaper. Today with me for discuss this, I get with me Ishmael Kamara from City Hunters newspaper. May they bring this edition can to you, me your name na Elfrida Sam. But first, make we take a look at the different front page. We dey take the first newspaper, when are the Awoko newspaper, and on the front page here, I get addressing Sierra Leone child labor crisis and fighting for every child's future. Matutuka farmers receive orange flash sweet potato processing facility. And again, free entry 2024 EU Film Festival brings cinema to life in Freetown this weekend. Financial year 2024 shows 9% health budget allocation fall short of Abuja declaration 15% target. We take the next newspaper, when are the Global Times newspaper, and on the front page I get ACC recovers 34 billion from EcoBank. State dinner for a statesman. Minister Salim Abba keynote speech at the launch of the Global Entrepreneurship Week. Interpol expert visit Inspector General. We take the front page for the Congo Time newspaper, and here we get Liberian Foreign Affairs Minister speaks to Congo Times. Experience the magic of cinema at EU Film Festival in Freetown. We also get the PRA boss unveils Aminata Group, boosting petroleum stability in Sierra Leone. Then we get students remanded for alleged housebreak and theft. We also get UN Women Partners launch Youth Change Makers Initiative. On the A to Z newspaper, the front page we get for corruption, EcoBank to refund 34,825,167 leons. Sierra Leone and UK enhance health collaboration. Minister of Finance outlines strategies to achieve the 2025 financial budget. Don IGL commends government for 2025 reflective national budget. We take the next newspaper, when are the AYV newspaper, and on the front page we get First Lady Fatima Bio meets former First Lady Momo. We get Unimac prepares for first female SU president, and IGL commends government for debashing Sierra Leone gross domestic product. Now all this we get for we front page there on the different newspaper there. Make we go for a short break. Where we come back, we can discuss Wetin Di Paper Say. Stay tuned. This whole we don't talk about this EU film.
I'm not really follow up on about where we talk because a link with festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about this financial for 2020?
Okay, but how many minutes we gonna get? Okay. What you go do? I'm not even for going into the details. That just gets the topic then no more. Anyone I go able flow on where I get like you start with the adolescents, child labor crisis and fighting. Okay, you know say the topic there self-explanatory. Sure, cool.
Welcome back to True Talk Radio 98.5 FM and on Facebook at True Talk FM. Well, for discuss this Wetin Di Paper Say today, I get with me at the studio a fine gentleman when an editor from the City Hunters newspaper, Ishmael Kamara. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, all our viewers and listeners. Me na Ishmael Kamara, editor, City Hunter newspaper.
Okay, so Ishmael will take we first newspaper in Sierra Leone addressing child labor crisis and fighting for every child's right. Of course, yesterday na be World Children's Day, where them being get UNICEF together with Ministry of Gender Affairs organize a program na St. Edward's Hall, where then you called say for make the parliamentarians them go sign the Child's Rights Act by the end of this year. So then this one I'll say Sierra Leone or labor crisis for picking them despite the government intervention with the free quality education. But in the working at the street of Freetown, they still say some picking and still they suffer from child labor. So what you will say towards this, which measures need for be put in place, or from a journalist perspective, what you will get for say?
Okay, child labor itself, not to just Sierra Leone crisis, now a global crisis because now something we they affect different nations.
Okay.
So not to just Salonomo as a whole. And for address issues in relation to child labor, it comes down not only to the government efforts, but also from the home as well. So, like I mentioned, now something way inevitable because every society they live with them. No matter how you try for prevent them, the only thing you be able to do, you go able mitigate them.
Yeah.
But however, certain things then they will believe say if actually they implement them, it will always curtail or mitigate, although you not go eradicate. We wish that eradicate them for good. Lord get a situation wherein we go prevent, because in an instance wherein you get a child particularly they born again or up again, at times now that can bring hardship in a country. So but in an instance wherein for create that platform for let we able make let picking no say in a picking.
Okay.
So not to something where government they wake up one green day and mitigate. Na a collective duty. The collective way we will succeed with that. Now we are in the all sectors for come on board. What I mean by all sectors, of course, the media get a very important role for playing this. Then we get civil society organizations. Then self get another key role for play. Okay. Now, let's say law enforcement, we get the Child Rights Act where on the in existence and all. We get the rules and regulations we need for follow.
They just need for be enforced.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And follow do certain things then they go for what they get. One, let's see a situation where we get a press conference for the ministry where they in charge of issues in relation to child.
Yeah, Ministry of Gender.
Exactly. You get Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs. Wherein they will get a weekly press conference wherein you will get different media institutions request for stakeholders them voice on how they were able to tackle this. What are the solutions them? One of the solutions them I believe say very much key, like I mentioned, the home.
The home.
Let we show parents and their responsibility. Now get an instance where in within the home structure there are certain movies then the way we can watch now also way before prevent begin for what they see certain movies. But at times you will see a situation where in certain movies then they just because of convenience and all, some parents not like for trample on the right of picking, they can get access for view certain things. Then they can begin from the home, because immediately Pekin begins see some things them way like they in line with certain and adults they do. Instead of go on tram in new way, go begin practice out other picking them. Now so they begin small and as they reach to certain age, they end up able proceed to waiting unexpected of them. At the end of the day, they attract attention from big man somewhere and all, and You get and so follow up prevent the home get a whole
for
lot
play.
of role for
Because
play. Then
if
we the media
yes,
institutions them as
even
well.
if the government, let me say, it passed the law say no child labor, but some man go say government just passed the law say no child labor. Me we born me pikin, waiting I want for making do, now him go do. And some man go
Exactly.
say me now this business I dey do, now yeah they find me living. So the pikin pass again for taught the market now in here they go sell before able for provide for
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So we dey talk on the next one wey na this budget wey Minister of Finance read last week Friday. Plenty talk action. Someone say it's a reflective budget, but again we get here today where they say the financial year budget is show 9% of the allocation to the health, where then say 15% increase for the health workers, where that go reflect April 2025. But this one then say it come about now something where the Abuja 2021 we don't already talk about. So but then now we salon don't try for do that 15% increase. So with this one, how the health sector will they
one thing I can always say for any successful government, if you prioritize the health, because we know that popular saying say health is wealth.
world, sure.
Yeah, because there is no way, even if you get the whole world with you, in an instance where in you know, okay, at the end of the day, you know they eat, you know they will go work. So for prioritize the health sectors, at times we can feel say the health for really benefit in terms of allocation. Because if we see from the front line, we see a situation where from the front page, we see a situation where in the say the 9% health budget allocations, they fall short of the declaration of that 15%. Yeah.
Back in 2001.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which for me, I don't know the reason why it falls short. So I'm not going to go into the details of that. But the expectation for me, I just feel see the health sector now in the key sector where I feel say for be strengthened, because in any government administration or in any country so far where you prioritize the health, everybody healthy, everybody energetic, at the end of the day more people they able work.
Okay.
In an instance we will get certain cases then we know will actually tell well. One, you will get untimely death.
Exactly.
Two, you will get
then
situations
there will
that
be a high mortality rate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you dey get issues them way we not will get the required equipment them for at least they will address certain health issues them. At the end of the day, that day itself it will affect we as a nation. So in budget allocations, I really wish in future let them increase the percentage expected, because the health sector for be prioritized. Because if we health not good at the end of the day, we will not go able to work. We see situation we are in, we recorded COVID-19,
yeah,
Ebola. If we go
Ebola.
back to those things, then they, because we not get that kind of strength in health sector, except to get for we expect more equipment for calm and all. But for the strength in the health, we can prepare for any kind of outbreak we go can our country. We don't see instances where people are sick and all, except then get for travel with them, then go then another country.
Yes.
But if we get more funds, we monitor those funds and we see how best to implement those funds and we get the required equipment, I should say that we will help we as a nation and help the health sector.
Yeah, because even the, let me say, the big stakeholders, them when they sick, they know they get the facility where they go want na salon, pass where they get for travel, go Ghana or any other country for go get medical treatment, then they can come back. So with this percent allocation, we hope say in the subsequent years coming, this go make we get the good health facility in a salon, not only for Freetown but other provinces themselves could benefit from this health facility. Boku medicine go there, picking them no go they die, mama self no go born and tell and say medicine no day, because of course you know the hospital there now sometimes like more at the interior them, so when you go then they say the medicine where government be sending you don't know. But with this 9% allocation, we hope say government go provide sufficient medicine where go be available for treat the people. So we take the next newspaper, we na the A to Z newspaper, and on the front page here we get for corruption, EcoBank to refund 34,825,176 loan So this come about in October when they find people guilty of fraud na the bank. So ACCB intervened, and yesterday then say sign a agreement say EcoBank for refund this 34 million loans for the fraud wey been happen at the bank and where they no report them. I think they don't give 12 million and they forgive the balance at in subsequent times for refund all the balance. So with this let me say with this measure we don't happen, how this like go serve as example to other bank? Maybe themselves still they get the same fraud they go on, but they know they agree for report them.
Okay.
Because EcoBank then just serve as an example, say fraud being a go on, but they no agree for like report them. We make them pay this 34 billion fine.
Yeah. So
is it a good take from the ACC them side for give them a penalty?
yeah, na a good one.
Okay.
Na a good one. Of course, in a nation where in corruption they exist, it will be very much difficult for that nation they grow. I'm so happy at this moment we are in. We don't get an institution. We're very much active.
Okay.
And the Anti-Corruption Commissioner Francis Benkefala, now a very active and proactive commissioner. Since he came to the ACC, it don't really actually burn the ACC. Now one of the appointments and then the way actually reflect the ideals of waiting young people and they expect in this country for state the country. Now man we they don't serve in that capacity strategically, and we don't see not just for EcoBank, we don't see instances then we
even
are in
the Paraning case.
exactly.
Also, yes,
we don't see issues then we are in it don't always come on board, and we don't see other instances then we then they fund monies then we involve corrupt practices.
Yes, and then they, then they bring them come to the people them notice for emergency say this are the money where we retrieve. I think there comes accountability and transparency.
And for me, I will really say I give kudos to the institution and the commissioner, because it don't really bring the institution to the grassroots.
Yeah, I don't.
It don't make the institution don't be so visible to the extent that the institution only they on paper again.
Okay.
Now an institution now way it don't actually active as expected.
Yeah, okay.
So if I see this, then say EcoBank for refund 34,825,000.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Now a big money than the way.
Yes, and we also they serve as example to the other banks there.
Exactly, go deter them for letting them not able to do anything in relation to fraud, because they don't know say this now like an eye opener.
Okay.
Then go continue for monitor. Then go just say we don't see what happen to EcoBank, and that tells the anti-corruption is working. Anti-corruption no go just go to EcoBank, then they can't we own bank safe. Okay. So that itself it will prevent others not for embark, because their money they have if they embezzle and they begin, we get some certain big investors now those banks and all. There are times then they if they one can do business or partnership with the bank in an instance where in the bank not get actual funding where they rely on. Obviously, they're not able to entertain that investor or they're not able to entertain that possibility. And so for me, this is a good one for anti-corruption, and we hope that EcoBank refund all the money as expected, we then forgive.
Exactly.
Then now a big bravo to the commissioner for serve as a role model in that particular capacity there, and we hope that they continue in good job where they do.
Okay, so we take this front page on A to Z, or who said say IGL comments government for 2025 reflective national budget. So far, I think the other day our host person again we say this are a reflective budget, and we really the capture waiting the people they want. And on Tuesday, Andula Valley na the press conference, the weekly government press conference say the government's budget is reflective and all waiting it cater for the needs of the people around that. He said, but before Parliament pass this budget, like them accept the need for looking to like the debts, like the debt where Salo gets, waiting they go use for that. Then also try for when they say then they privatize some area of EDSA for make them go try for consider than they. So waiting you go say towards this.
This not to just IGR their own comment with and comment government.
Okay.
Me actually myself commend government, because in an instance we are in the get a budget we now people's budget where they reflect the ideals of everyone, then at the end of the day, we comment, say yes, government is doing well or government is doing good.
Okay.
So in this instance, what make you always they say, whenever you get a budget where they reflect the ideals of the people, we can always pray that we able get more. Because if you able get more, at the end of the day, you able succeed. But me not too particular about the budget, the how it reflect on the respective sectors and at the implementation are particular about. We need strict monitoring. It's not about saying we don't send 50 million to this particular institution, we don't send 100 million to this particular institution. It's about following up. You get follow, you know, if actually the amount we don't send, because the respective ministry, departments and agencies, now then they reflect the actual ideals of who your institutions them. So in an instance where in you get a particular ministry, then they allocate a particular money to that ministry. That ministry no work as expected. Let's say ministry A is in charge of food. Then they allocate 50 million for food, for example, for let ministry A implement. Then in that instance, ministry A don't say no, we do nothing. They bring about food. Everybody decide for put in pocket. At the end of the day, they affect the masses. They affect the public. At the end, because all those things, if you say budget reflect, government needs to reflect. Now the implementation, go on every foodstuff. And
because also some institutions like government, but state house can say the money where they can ask government for give them for run the institution, the money no can come on time. Sometimes the money no they come. So we can make like where they slow the implementation. Some, you know, they say that's now some of the factors them where they make waiting they ask for the able for implement them. So if this budget therefore be implemented, government need like for, you know, try for at least if every MDAs and all asking that this I go want for one institution, may then try even if not forgive all but forgive half, so like they go able for run the institution. But also Wetin and Wola Valley may say with this kind budget, make we not go if we therefore go back again, you know, with the current state of Salon, boku debt, if we therefore go back again for go to us, boku money for can implement some of the things them within the budget. Now that's in the try for say Parliament need for look also to that before they sign the 2025 budget.
That itself is very much key.
Yeah. So they take the Awoko newspaper where on the front page, so they can talk about this entertainment we get for this weekend, where they say for make we go experience or the EU Cinema Festival free this weekend now, free turn. So when it comes to entertainment, salon entertainment, we don't see say beaucoup people let on they strive, you know, more in the area of film acting, beaucoup people let on they act. So this opportunity don't come. How you go want for make filmmakers that salon tap into this opportunity?
Well, this is a big opportunity, and it not just get for be limited to just filmmakers, but I feel say a very much good at least two young filmmakers them let them able to take the lead in this, because in an instance where in them take the lead, they upgrade on the knowledge, then go able benefit from her, and at the same time it go able increase on the content, because we get certain people then can get the idea, but then how forget about them now another thing, how them for implement and another thing. So this I feel say this festival where they come on at the EU Film Festival, I believe say get for bring about a great benefit, because now a situation we are in, you get different people from different institutions where them all go come together, and they can showcase within themselves get as an institution. And I believe say not just get for day because we and go and just go limit themselves. No, then they get that platform we are in, everybody will showcase, somebody will learn from within this individual on showcase. So I believe say it will give us in a diversified content view, for content, how for able create your own content, how for go about your own filmmaking and all. On that very day, based on what you go see, you go say, okay, I get A, but I not get B. But based on that, the way that other person on display, I work with waiting that other person on display. All I add, all I will incorporate. So I believe saying a great one, a big one.
Yes, myself also believes that this now a great opportunity for filmmakers, them way them go tapping for network, for learn more, and how them for able for, you know, make them film, and we go make like it go worldwide. So we dey take the final newspaper for this segment today. When at the Global Times newspaper, and you on the front page we see ACC still recover this 34 billion. Then we get this state dinner where them be organized for the the president of Liberia when he can salon. We see how, like, you know, president welcome her and they talk boku thing, but the bilateral ties, the Mano River Union, the strength for boost the you know, the agriculture and all the way they can discuss, you know, resonate with President Bio in Big Five agenda. We hope say the bilateral ties will continue, and we will continue for, you know, they get out nice and keep it going. So also we get our Minister Salim Abba deliver keynotes at the launch of the Global Entrepreneurship Week, when I been yesterday. Of course, Minister Salim Abba na the Minister of Information and innovation.
Yeah.
So yesterday they don't launch the week of innovation. I think now Kington yesterday in take place. So, you know, he emphasized the importance of, you know, the fella tech city where then they about for implement, for carry it. Also we have farm government in vision, and also them be they about them be just done that in training where them be they train, you know, students them, but the tech, how for know about different cyber security. So far, Minister Salim Abba, how you go say you don't work, you know, for push the information innovation the country?
Okay, Madam Salima Monomoba, the minister, and as aforementioned by you, and it actually contributes to the information sector. But one thing we like about the level of dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah, as young as she is, it always the dialogue with grassroots people. I don't attend several youth programs. We are in at the Siam, and always they and they engage. But now somebody we like a go getter. If you don't talk, say they do this, they try as best as possible for the able to do. So I'm so happy we in that particular program yesterday explained several things.
More this fella city where they about, you know, we centered around this innovation.
I just hope it gets the required funding and it get the required partnership for get the required implementation. Because all the ideas then, if you hear the ideas then you go, you talk and say, oh, they're about to do this and all. If they require funding, or they obviously not able to implement them. So, and it's not about the minister, and whosoever they work with in line with that, I just pray that all those around them go work towards and give the thing the required energy for at the end of the day, if they able to get them, because now in the interest of the nation.
Yeah.
Because anything we come now we nation, we have to develop the nation. Now a key one for we. So like I mentioned in your own case, now somebody we like now a go getter, now somebody way they push, and somebody where they always they contribute for like able see the president achieve in Big Five. So I also see the state dinner for a statesman.
Yeah, for the statesman.
For me, a good one. We are in see another president from another country.
And from where wins, I think Salon are the first country where don't come from where it be president.
Yeah, so
now the sub West Africa.
Now a good one for me seeing another country president and all they come. That tells that there is a positive relationship, but may not just wish for like just be a
let not just be a dinner visit, like all thing the communique with them sign. I hope say the two countries then go work towards that and for bring development then.
Exactly, let just be win-win situation. We are in at the end of the day it will be development, because if they say two presidents and they together they discuss, maybe I get oil, why you get gari?
Yes.
I can't give you gari, give me oil. So at the end of the day, you they get oil and gari, why is me they get oil and gari? So like now just an example. So if that discussion and the dinner held, we pray that there all the discussions and the communicate we don't get let it be a fruitful one.
Alright, okay. So as we round up the program for today, with all waiting we don't discuss, waiting it could be key area like where you go pinpoint and you know you want to say something about her.
Waiting I go always continue for emphasize on, they continue for emphasize, say, we just get one saloon.
Okay.
And as a nation, waiting for always frustrate, we for always frustrate division.
Yeah.
We are in the, this person will say, are they part of this tribe? Are they part of this tribe? Let avoid that and all. Let always see yourself as one Sierra Leone. Let always see yourself as Sierra Leoneans. Let see yourself in a one country you get. And let always try for push the nation. And let us see yourself say we all owe the country, we all owe responsibility to this country. We all